And welcome back. Now, after months of building up support and awareness on social media, the hashtag Total Shutdown March will take place in Pretoria later today. The shutdown is planned as a national march in protest against gender-based violence in the country. And we're going to cross now to SABC reporter Patricia Fasahi, who is at the scene. Patricia, good morning.
Good morning to you and, of course, to our viewers, and happy Women's Month to all the beautiful and strong South African women out there. And, of course, here in the capital city, we're ushering in this month with a big march protest action that is, of course, set to take place. As you can see, women already gearing up, coming in with their numbers, of course, as they gear up to head to the Citadel, going to the Union buildings to, of course, just table their issues and just lay bare their frustrations that relate to the challenges that women face on a daily basis in this country. And of course, this year we're also marking yet another milestone. We are celebrating and commemorating the 62nd 1956 historic Women's March. Of course, one of the biggest marches where women came together in this country to, of course, resist the challenges that they were facing and also take on the apartheid government at the time. And that's how this month celebrations came about. And today, women from all walks of life, again, are coming together under that hashtag Total Shutdown to, of course, emulate the steps that were taken by the women in 1956 when they came together and united under one voice to highlight the challenges, the frustrations that women were facing. So let's talk to one of the organizers of this particular event, and that is just to talk about her in terms of how this event came about. What are the underlying issues that pin this event? Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. What started this movement was the fact that we were seeing the rising rates of femicide and gender-based violence in this country. We were seeing women coming out more and more, but no action being taken. And we came together as gender activists and just women, ordinary women. I mean, some of us are journalists, some of us are bankers. One of us wrote on Facebook and said, let's shut the country down and remind South Africa that we matter as women and intersectional people in this country.
And as you said, it's really got a national footprint. All provinces are actually marking this particular action today. It is only the Northern Cape that's not participating.
Yes, we unfortunately couldn't get a permit there. However, I do think there is some kind of visibility or something happening, either a human chain or something like that, but we couldn't have a permit in that province to march.
On a national level, we have seen such actions taking place. I mean, government is marking annually Women's Month, and of course on the 9th of August we celebrate Women's Day, and we reflect back to, like I said, the historic 1956 march. Are you not perhaps taking the focus away from that?
Yeah, we are doing this. We decided to do this on the 1st of August to start Women's Month by saying we are not happy. We don't want the celebrations unless we are honest about the violence that is taking place in this country against women. Day after day, we are getting pictures of women being killed. Day after day, we are trivializing the situation but not actually dealing with it. We are hearing enough is enough. That's not enough anymore. We can't just keep saying enough is enough. Something needs to be done. So we are saying we want to start this month by saying we're not happy. South Africans need to know that we're not happy, and however, we want to give them action plans to say this is how you can help us, this is how we can change the situation, and that is why we started today instead of the 9th of August.
But there's also, it seems like, a little impasse between this group and the ANC Women's League. There was a little bit of a disagreement in terms of who must be here, what the colors are, and so forth. Just quickly, we're running out of time.
Yes. So we sent out letters to all political parties, including unions, asking them to release women and gender non-conforming people from their organizations to join us as individuals wearing black and red to symbolize the mourning and the blood that has been shed. However, the ANC Women's League was the only political party that said they can't march without their regalia. And we said, well, on the ground, we want to all be equal and not highlight any political political party. Other political parties like the DA confirmed to come in our colours, the EFF confirmed to come in our colours. It's only the ANC Women's League who decided to do a different march, and we are simply okay with that. If they feel that marching to Lutuli House and wherever they are marching will will help in the fight against gender-based violence, then we welcome it.
All right, thank you so much. There you have it. One of the organizers of course, the total shutdown Women's March, that is taking place here in the capital city. Of course, the women will be gathering here at the old Patco depot. The march is set to, of course, kick off at around 11 o'clock, and they will be heading to the union buildings, where they will be handing over a memorandum in terms of highlighting their concerns and some of the frustrations that women have. And perhaps top of the agenda is the violence that South African women are continuously subjected to. As we know, femicide is very, very high in this country, and there's also other offences such as rape also being very high in South Africa. So some of the issues that, of course, will top the agenda and that are actually at the root of this particular march, and countrywide we will be observing similar actions. It is only the Northern Cape that will not be participating in this march, and we also understand that there are other countries such as, of course, Botswana and Namibia that are also standing in solidarity with South Africa today. And of course, they hope that today's issues will ultimately be taken up by national government, will be reaching the hearts and ears of cabinet, and maybe from there we'll see stronger measures being implemented. But for now, we take it back to studio.
Well, thank you so much, Patricia Fasahi, and that hashtag total shutdown march. And as she said, the Northern Cape, the only province that won't be participating because they could not obtain a permit. But just a quick